Living with arthritis is more than just dealing with pain. It's a quiet battle that wears you down day by day. Simple acts like tying your shoes, getting up from a chair, or opening a jar become mountains to climb. And through it all, exhaustion settles in your bones, making even the smallest tasks feel overwhelming. But arthritis doesn't just attack your body, it steals your simple joys too. The garden you used to tend, the morning walks you once loved, the afternoons dancing with your grandchildren. These moments slowly slip away. It's not only a disease of the joints, it's a thief that quietly shrinks the world around you. Most people are told to rely on pills, creams, and endless prescriptions. And while these may offer temporary relief, they rarely address the true roots of the problem. What if the real starting point for healing wasn't found inside a pill bottle, but right in your kitchen instead? The food you choose every day shapes the way you feel. It can either quietly feed the fires of inflammation, or it can help calm them. Every bite you take is a choice, to move closer to relief or to sink deeper into pain. And the best part? True healing doesn't demand expensive health foods or trendy diets. Some of the most powerful, proven anti-inflammatory foods are simple, affordable, and already waiting for you in the grocery store aisle. Healing begins one meal at a time. Today we're not chasing magic. We're focusing on 3 humble, plant-based proteins, lentils, chickpeas, and tofu, that research shows can help you fight back. These foods offer natural support to ease joint pain, reduce swelling, and help you move through life with more freedom. If you're tired of feeling trapped by arthritis, if you're ready to feel stronger, steadier, and more alive again, then stay with me. Like this video, leave a comment if any of this sounds familiar, and don't forget to subscribe. Your journey toward healthier joints starts today with the food on your plate. If you've been battling arthritis for a while, you probably know the cycle well. You feel pain, you reach for medication, you wake up stiff, you brace yourself for another long day. But what if we could shift that cycle? Not just react to pain, but build a daily foundation that protects your joints from the inside out. The truth is, the food you put into your body every day holds enormous power. Some foods quietly feed inflammation, worsening swelling, stiffness, and pain. Others contain natural compounds that help calm inflammation, rebuild tissues, and even improve the flexibility and strength of your joints over time. Most people are never told this. Instead, the focus stays on quick fixes and temporary relief. But true healing, the kind that builds from the inside, starts long before symptoms flare up. It begins with what you choose to nourish your body with, meal after meal, day after day. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Small shifts, made consistently, can have a massive impact. Adding just a few arthritis-fighting foods to your week can mean fewer bad days, easier mornings, and a greater sense of control over your own body. In the next sections, we'll uncover 3 affordable plant proteins that are simple to add to your meals and powerful enough to support your joints naturally. Healing doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's as simple as what's already on your plate. Lentils, your quiet ally against arthritis. Lentils, the hidden arthritis fighter. Lentils might not grab headlines, but when it comes to arthritis relief, they are true heroes hiding in plain sight. Tiny, humble, and packed with nutrients, lentils deliver powerful anti-inflammatory benefits without the side effects that often come with medications. Fighting inflammation at its source. When arthritis flares up, your body's tissues are inflamed and irritated. Eating the wrong foods only fuels that fire. Lentils offer clean, plant-based protein that supports muscle health without worsening joint pain. Red meat versus lentils, a smarter choice. Many people reach for red meat when they think about protein, but red meat, especially when processed, can increase inflammation. Lentils provide all the protein benefits without the inflammatory risks. Building muscle support for joints. Strong muscles are critical for supporting weak joints. Think of them as armor protecting your knees and hips. Lentils help rebuild that armor, giving your joints the backup they desperately need. The power of magnesium inside lentils. Lentils are rich in magnesium, an essential mineral that acts like a natural muscle relaxer, easing joint stiffness and improving mobility, exactly what you need for arthritis relief. Stiff mornings? Magnesium could help. If you often wake up feeling stiff and immobile, magnesium deficiency might be to blame. Lentils help replenish magnesium, making mornings more flexible and less painful. Potassium, nature's anti-swelling agent. Potassium in lentils helps balance out excess sodium in your diet, reducing water retention and swelling, two major contributors to painful stiff joints. How lentils naturally reduce swelling. Feeling puffy and swollen in your fingers or knees? Lentils' potassium content acts like a gentle detox, flushing out excess fluid and easing joint pressure. Fiber, the unexpected arthritis ally. Fiber in lentils doesn't just help digestion, it stabilizes blood sugar levels. Stable blood sugar means less systemic inflammation and, in turn, less joint pain. High sugar meals versus high fiber meals. Highly processed meals spike blood sugar and trigger inflammation. Lentils, rich in fiber, slow sugar absorption, protecting your joints from those damaging spikes. Folate, the joint protector. Lentils are rich in folate, a B vitamin that reduces harmful homocysteine levels. Lower homocysteine means reduced joint degradation and less inflammation overall. Healing your joints from within. Daily intake of folate from lentils supports not just your heart, but also your aching joints, strengthening them over time and reducing arthritis symptoms naturally. Lentils, fast, easy, and healing. Unlike other beans, lentils cook quickly, ready in just 20-30 minutes. No need for soaking, just simple, nourishing meals you can prepare anytime. Seasoned and customize your healing. Lentils absorb flavors beautifully. Add turmeric, cumin, garlic, lemon, or spinach for extra anti-inflammatory benefits, and customize your meals to your taste. Versatile and delicious meal ideas. Toss lentils into salads, stir into soups, blend into veggie burgers, or serve over quinoa. They're endlessly versatile and incredibly joint-friendly. Power combos, lentils plus greens. Combine lentils with spinach, kale, lemon, and black pepper. These ingredients work together to amplify anti-inflammatory effects and support your joints naturally. Small changes, big improvements. Adding lentils just twice a week can lead to noticeable improvements, less stiffness, less swelling, and more energy to move freely and joyfully. Affordable and accessible healing. A bag of lentils costs less than a fast food meal yet provides multiple servings of pure joint-supportive nutrition. Healing doesn't have to be expensive. Calm the fire of inflammation. Every meal with lentils is a small victory against inflammation. Bite by bite, you're calming your body and reclaiming your freedom. Healing happens with consistency. Healing isn't about perfection. It's about consistently making small, wise choices, like adding lentils to your meals, and letting those choices build over time. Small steps, big healing. Healing doesn't demand massive changes overnight. It starts with small, consistent steps, like including lentils in your weekly meals and letting those tiny choices build into powerful improvements. The beauty of variety. Different types of lentils, red, brown, green, black, offer slightly different flavors and textures. Mixing them into your routine keeps meals exciting while delivering the same healing nutrients. Simple and flavorful meals. If you're new to lentils, start simple. A basic lentil soup with onions, garlic, cumin, and lemon can be ready in just 30 minutes, delivering anti-inflammatory power in every spoonful. Those spices that supercharge healing. Adding turmeric, black pepper, ginger, or cumin to lentils not only enhances flavor but also strengthens their anti-inflammatory impact, boosting your body's defenses naturally. Partnering lentils with vitamin C. Pair lentils with foods rich in vitamin C like tomatoes, bell peppers, or lemon juice. This boosts iron absorption and energizes your body while calming your joints. Gentle on the stomach? Worried about bloating? Start small. Your digestive system will adjust quickly. Lentils, once familiar, actually strengthen gut health and support overall body balance. Cooking in broth for extra goodness. Simmer lentils in vegetable broth or bone broth instead of plain water. This simple step adds deep flavor and extra joint-supportive minerals to your meals without extra effort. Cook once. Heal for days. Lentils freeze beautifully. Cook a big batch, portion it into small containers, and store them for easy, healing meals whenever you need comfort without cooking from scratch. Meal prep equals less stress. Imagine opening your freezer after a long day and finding a ready-to-eat, joint-friendly meal waiting for you. That's the power of planning ahead with healing foods. Feeling strength without overeating. Lentils are calorie-dense but clean, meaning they nourish you deeply without triggering inflammation. Perfect for seniors struggling with appetite or managing weight. Nature's tiny powerhouses. Inside each tiny lentil lies a powerhouse of protein, fiber, magnesium, potassium, folate, all designed by nature to nurture strength, balance, and resilience. Dealing with nature's gifts. In a world chasing miracle cures, lentils quietly offer real, lasting healing. No hype, no tricks, just centuries of nourishing human bodies, one meal at a time. Caring for your body is an act of hope. Preparing a bowl of lentils isn't just about food, it's about hope. It's about choosing to believe that small actions matter and that healing is possible.
Your choices matter. Each bite of lentils is a quiet rebellion against inflammation, a small vote for mobility, for freedom, for the ability to dance, walk, and live without limits. You have more power than you think. Arthritis can make you feel powerless, but simple, consistent choices, like eating lentils, rebuild strength and remind you that you still have control over your journey. Progress, not perfection. There will be hard days and easier ones, but by filling your plate with healing foods like lentils, you're gently, consistently moving toward a stronger, freer future. Is the quiet strength of lentils. While trends come and go, lentils remain. They are a timeless, trustworthy ally in your journey toward health. Quiet, humble, unshakably powerful. Small choice can spark a ripple. Next time you're at the grocery store, reach for that bag of lentils. It's not just another purchase, it's an investment in your future strength and freedom. Healing happens in the smallest moments. Healing isn't flashy, it's consistent, it's patient. It's what happens one meal, one choice, one bowl of lentils at a time, and it's yours for the taking.
Chickpeas, your underrated weapon against arthritis. Chickpeas, more than just hummus. Chickpeas might be famous for their role in creamy hummus, but they offer far more than just great flavor. For those living with arthritis, chickpeas are a nutritional powerhouse, quietly supporting your joints, muscles, and energy levels every single day. Gentle, plant-based protein. Chickpeas deliver clean, plant-based protein without the inflammatory risks that come with red meat. They fuel your muscles, support your joints, and help keep your body moving freely without triggering painful flare-ups. Stronger muscles, happier joints. When muscles are strong, they act like protective cushions for your joints. Every meal rich in chickpeas helps rebuild these crucial muscles, reducing the pressure and pain on already inflamed joints. Polyphenols, natural joint defenders. Chickpeas are packed with polyphenols, natural plant compounds that act like tiny warriors, fighting oxidative stress and calming the fires of inflammation inside your body. Antioxidant protection in every bite. Oxidative stress damages tissues, worsens joint pain, and speeds up aging. Polyphenols from chickpeas act like tiny shields, protecting your joints from daily wear and tear. Vitamin C, the collagen connection. Chickpeas also offer a surprising boost of vitamin C, a critical nutrient for collagen production, the cushioning material that keeps your joints smooth and flexible. Protect your cushioning. Without enough collagen, joints grind painfully against each other. Chickpeas help your body maintain that vital cushioning so you can move more easily and with less discomfort. Magnesium magic for joints and muscles. Chickpeas are rich in magnesium, a mineral that relaxes muscles, calms nerves, and gently soothes overworked joints, especially important if you suffer from chronic arthritis, stiffness. Better sleep, better healing. Magnesium doesn't just support muscles, it also promotes restful sleep, and better sleep means your body can repair inflamed tissues and reduce arthritis symptoms more effectively overnight. Stabilizing blood sugar, reducing flare. Thanks to their fiber, chickpeas help prevent the blood sugar spikes that often worsen inflammation. A steady bloodstream means steadier joints, less swelling, and fewer painful surprises. Fiber, more than digestion. Many people associate fiber with digestion, but it's also one of your best allies against systemic inflammation. Chickpeas deliver a gentle, steady flow of fiber your joints will love. Versatile and comforting meals. Chickpeas are endlessly adaptable. From soups and stews to salads and snacks, they add a nutty, comforting richness to meals, keeping you full, nourished, and inflammation-free. Golden roasted goodness? One easy arteries-friendly snack, roast chickpeas with a drizzle of olive oil, turmeric, and black pepper. Crunchy, flavorful, and packed with anti-inflammatory power. Comfort in every spoonful. Blending chickpeas into creamy soups or stews adds body, nutrition, and a gentle anti-inflammatory boost to every comforting bite, perfect for tender joints on cold days. Chickpea flour, a hidden treasure. Chickpea flour offers all the benefits of whole chickpeas in an easy-to-use form. Use it for gluten-free breads, pancakes, or thickening soups while supporting your joints naturally. Satisfy cravings without the inflammation. By using chickpea flour or roasted chickpeas, you can satisfy snack cravings without feeding the cycle of sugar spikes, swelling, and stiffness. Guilt-free, joyful nourishment. Affordable and always available. Chickpeas are one of the most affordable, widely available superfoods. Whether canned or dry, they offer an easy, low-cost way to bring daily, anti-inflammatory support into your life. Your gentle, reliable ally. Chickpeas may be small, but they offer steady strength, quiet resilience, and healing nourishment, just like the courage it takes to live fully with arthritis. Start small, feel the change. Adding chickpeas 2 or 3 times a week could be the quiet shift your body needs. Healing isn't sudden, it's slow, patient, and deeply rewarding when you honor your body's needs. The comfort of familiar foods. Sometimes, the healthiest foods are the ones we already know and love. Chickpeas aren't trendy or exotic, they're familiar, reliable, and quietly powerful in supporting your joints. Easing inflammation with every bite. Each serving of chickpeas gently eases inflammation. There's no magic bullet, but steady, consistent nourishment can slowly cool the fires of arthritis and reclaim mobility. Budget-friendly healing. Healing foods don't have to break the bank. Chickpeas are one of the most affordable ways to protect your joints, strengthen your body, and stretch your grocery dollars further. Supporting independence with every meal. Strong joints mean greater independence. Simple meals built around chickpeas can make the difference between needing help and continuing to live life on your terms. It's cooking in big batches, saving time. Cook a large pot of chickpeas once a week and use them in multiple meals. Soups, salads, stews, and snacks. You'll save time, reduce stress, and nourish your joints with ease. Simple seasonings, big flavor. Chickpeas absorb whatever flavors you add. A sprinkle of cumin, a dash of turmeric, a squeeze of lemon. Small touches that transform simple beans into healing comfort food. Hidden protein boosts. Blend chickpeas into smoothies, sauces, or dips to sneak powerful plant-based protein into your diet without any heaviness or extra inflammation. Chickpeas and your heart health. What's good for your joints is often good for your heart too. The fiber, magnesium, and polyphenols in chickpeas help keep blood vessels flexible and reduce overall inflammation. Anti-inflammatory snack swaps. Trade processed chips and cookies for roasted chickpeas. You'll cut out empty calories, support your blood sugar, and give your joints the clean fuel they crave. Building meals that heal. Start building your meals around healing ingredients like chickpeas, salads, wraps, grain bowls, all easy ways to make anti-inflammatory eating a daily habit. Comfort without the crash. Unlike sugary comfort foods, chickpeas provide lasting energy without the crash. Your joints and your mood will thank you for choosing foods that lift you up, not drag you down. Powerful, even in small amounts. You don't need massive changes. Adding just a few spoonfuls of chickpeas to your meals throughout the week can start shifting your inflammation and energy levels. Listening to your body's wisdom. Your body whispers before it screams. Listen early. Nourish it daily. Gentle foods like chickpeas send your body the message that you're paying attention and taking care. Hello, Prasan. Every time you choose foods that heal, you choose hope. Chickpeas aren't just nutrition. They're a quiet investment in your future strength, resilience, and freedom. Small acts of healing add up. No single meal fixes arthritis. But meal after meal, day after day, your body responds to kindness. Chickpeas help create a foundation of health built one small act at a time. Bunking with love for yourself. Preparing nourishing meals isn't just about survival, it's about love. Love for yourself, your future, and your body's incredible ability to heal when given the right tools. Building your healing routine. Healing becomes easier when it's part of your daily rhythm. Chickpeas, with their versatility and gentleness, fit beautifully into a sustainable, nurturing lifestyle. A gentle revolution on your plate. You don't need to fight arthritis with force. Fight it with quiet persistence. Every spoonful of chickpeas is a small, peaceful act of rebellion against pain. Step by step toward freedom. Healing isn't instant. It's a journey. One thoughtful meal, one healing food at a time. Chickpeas are a humble but mighty part of that journey back to strength and freedom. Tofu, your quiet powerhouse for joint health. Tofu, a gentle giant for arthritis relief. Tofu might not look flashy, but when it comes to arthritis support, it is one of the most powerful foods you can have on your plate. Soft, versatile, and loaded with healing nutrients, tofu quietly strengthens your joints from the inside out. The strength of complete protein. Made from soybeans, tofu is a complete protein, meaning it provides all 9 essential amino acids your body needs for tissue repair, muscle strength, and joint stability. Building stronger muscles, supporting weaker joints. When your muscles are nourished, they can better support your aching joints. Tofu helps rebuild and maintain that crucial muscle structure without the inflammation risks of red meat. Omega-3 fatty acids hidden in tofu. We often hear about fish for omega-3s, but tofu offers a quiet, plant-based source of these precious anti-inflammatory fats, helping to reduce joint pain and stiffness naturally. Anti-inflammatory power with every bite. Omega-3s help lower levels of inflammatory chemicals in the body. Adding tofu to your meals isn't just healthy, it's a gentle, delicious way to protect your joints every day. Healthy habits of sleep and beyond bone health. Many varieties of tofu are fortified with calcium, offering a critical mineral that not only strengthens your bones, but also helps maintain steady, supportive joint function. Vitamin D and tofu, a healing partnership. Some tofu brands are enriched with vitamin D, helping your body absorb calcium properly and supporting your immune system to better manage arthritis inflammation. Isoflavones, natural pain soothers. Isoflavones, Special plant compounds found in tofu act like gentle anti-inflammatories inside your body, reducing pain, improving flexibility, and supporting smoother joint movement. The power of plant-based healing. By choosing plant-based proteins like tofu, you reduce your intake of saturated fats that can worsen inflammation, while flooding your body with gentle healing nutrients. So easy, so versatile. Tofu takes on the flavor of whatever you cook it with. Whether you season it with ginger, garlic, turmeric, or fresh herbs, it becomes a delicious, arthritis-friendly centerpiece for your meals. Pan-sear baked perform better, stir-fried. Endless options. Whether you pan-sear it until crispy, bake it until golden, or toss it into a vegetable stir-fry, tofu adapts easily to every dish, bringing arthritis-friendly nourishment in every bite. Silken tofu, the hidden secret. Silken tofu blends smoothly into soups, smoothies, and even desserts, perfect for adding protein and anti-inflammatory power without any heaviness or strain on digestion. A dairy debul calcium boost. If you're avoiding dairy due to inflammation, tofu becomes even more valuable. It offers a clean, gentle way to meet your calcium needs without triggering unwanted flare-ups. Tofu and joint flexibility. Stronger muscles, stronger bones, and smoother joint movement. These quiet benefits stack up over time when you regularly include tofu in your meals. Supporting balance and energy. Low magnesium can leave you feeling weak, fatigued, and sore. Tofu restores magnesium gently, supporting better energy levels and a greater sense of balance throughout the day. Helping you move more freely. Every bite of tofu brings you closer to easier mornings, longer walks, and afternoons spent doing what you love, free from the heavy drag of inflamed, aching joints. Easy to prepare, easy to love. Once you learn a few simple tricks, pressing tofu to remove water, marinating with spices, it becomes a go-to favorite, quietly transforming your meals and your joints. Healing with familiar comfort. Tofu isn't flashy, it's simple, familiar, comforting. And sometimes, true healing happens not in bold moves, but in gentle, nourishing routines that rebuild us slowly. Making tofu your daily ally. Add tofu to salads, grain bowls, soups, stir-fries, or even sandwiches. The more often you include it, the stronger and more flexible your body will feel over time. Affordable and abundant. Tofu is inexpensive, widely available, and stores well in the fridge. Healing your joints doesn't require fancy ingredients, just smart, consistent choices like tofu. Healing isn't loud, it's consistent. Tofu reminds us healing doesn't happen overnight. It's what happens quietly, meal after meal, when we choose foods that honor our bodies and protect our future. Progress hidden in each bite. You may not notice the difference after one meal, but over weeks and months, the quiet strength tofu brings will reveal itself in freer movements and lighter mornings. Small changes, powerful results. Choosing tofu over processed meats once a week is a small act, but small acts, stacked patiently, lead to powerful results in managing arthritis and restoring vitality. From struggle to strength. With every serving of tofu, you reclaim a little more strength, a little more comfort, a little more freedom from the heavy burden of arthritis. Hope served on a plate. Tofu isn't just food, it's hope, served quietly, meal after meal, a reminder that healing is possible, that resilience lives within you, and that small steps matter. Healing is built, meal by meal. There are no overnight miracles. Healing happens one choice at a time, one bite at a time. Every lentil, every chickpea, every tofu dish you add is a quiet step toward stronger joints and a freer life. Small steps, big transformation. You don't need a dramatic overhaul to reclaim your health. You just need small steps taken steadily. Over time, these humble choices create strength, resilience, and hope. Listening to your body's whisper. Your body speaks gently before it shouts. When you respond with healing foods, before pain deepens, you give yourself the gift of calm, movement, and a life lived on your own terms. You are stronger than you think. Each time you choose nourishment over convenience, hope over resignation, healing over helplessness, you prove to yourself that small changes hold immense power. This is your journey, and it's beautiful. Healing is not linear. Some days will be easier than others, but every small, loving choice you make is part of a beautiful journey back to strength, energy, and joy. Thank you for believing in your healing. By choosing foods that fight inflammation, you are choosing belief in yourself. You are choosing to walk toward a life of greater freedom, one step at a time, and that is something to celebrate.